Brad no hey bum. Glass stumpy. Felokosha. Kicho kala. Nip sovla. Kuvlicha. Kavola mumana. La boca uski. Fusitizu. Bladity? Mormuga flamub. Pli kobada piccolo. Mishkovala. Tatast.
Kazoo! Kazuva!
Who? Silbla tabadi.
Tickle patch, a good.
Vivarity.
Zito.
Kive. Tapsivu.
Fuzzy.
Oh, Brimanan. Oh. Puro pustolo.
Navlo that live with Devon. If words it did in a bar, I would be lava.
Golem Shram Tone. A present Normac Tib.
Sifula Caplata. Punanav?
Abso Platin. Homo Dalosin.
Nas.
Lars Profise. Oh, she. Oh, that Lars.
In fracno. Yes, she been here. It a bit. A floor. Precla. It's a plan. The planner. A play from Ataka.
Oh, Gra. Isa la Remna. Oh, that plavo.
Have water. The level there.
Housuv. Oh, Shavat. Amelat. Ukrat Fatzum. Hulu.
Voi c'est pas au bout de de lavo. C'est bien. Naplo, c'est pour le voilà. C'est tout la fois, vous êtes voilà pas? Evelyn.
Oh, Greenwick, Hallows.
Glad I voted of it.
Fusitizu! Ufa Stapu, U Amadat. The Vasum Matwas, if I don't know what that win. Muku! Alamana, Ishwava. Fado Tab! Lada Diba! Oh! Fed Sab! With Sango. Oh, bit of cheese. Basina.
Tickle patch, a good.
Cruise.
Chinopni Kedanosa?
Probe.
Hela får se. Voilà, va. What la bourra, va
Oh, flabbin', oh, frabbin', trablet!
Oh. Ze veulent qu'à se fait n'élève. C'est vous n'élève?
Isha Wheelow is a cool fire pramen. Ibla vuba tabatum. How Jean.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 8 Baby Uberhood challenge. If you're new, this is a challenge where we take Lilith Pleasant and we move her from town to town. She has a romance and a baby with a different man in each town, and then, moves on. In this episode, she's going to be sticking around in Belladonna Cove. Lilith's had this history of always, after a breakup, she, immediately leaves town. This one's a little bit different because she's not pregnant. She already had a kid with Malcolm. And perhaps she's, thinking this fleeing town every time a relationship ends, it is a little bit immature, and she's going to try and approach things in a more grounded way. She has a job here after all, the kids are at school, and she doesn't want to uproot things, so she's probably going to stay in town, and probably her and Malcolm have legal stuff to sort out, even though they weren't married, he is quite rich and they were living together, so I don't know. I feel like perhaps just while they're separating, she's going to stay in town for a little while. But she's not going to be living with Malcolm anymore. You can see I've moved her out. She's in the sin bin with her side of the family. And we're going to move her into a new apartment. And I'll talk a little bit more about, the plot, I suppose. So I've built this apartment here. I built it as part of my, Belladonna Cove makeover. And my vision for this apartment when I built it was that this is an apartment for divorcees specifically. I built it for a few different premades that I envisioned getting divorced. So I thought this will suit Lilith perfectly, even though I guess she's not divorced. She just broke up with him beforehand. And let's move her into an empty unit. So I know it's been a long time since I uploaded. I haven't uploaded in a hot minute, and to be honest, part of this is because this storyline I started with Lilith and Malcolm, I kind of had writer's block about it. I couldn't quite decide whether they should go through with the wedding or whether they should split up beforehand. Maybe I'll chat about this while I do some unpacking, but first let's pick the apartment. I already have one in mind for Lilith, and it's this one here. It's not really her style. I haven't dressed it down the way I normally do because I figure she's got she's got the 20k starting funds, which I don't know why she has that. Maybe she got it in some sort of settlement. Maybe she had it saved up. Let's not worry too much. But we're going to be buying this one, but we're not going to be renting it furnished or anything. And then we're going to, put her old stuff into it. So while we do that, I'll talk a little bit about, the writer's block I was suffering with. Let's start this. So originally, when she started showing an interest in Malcolm, I had this idea that it would be a kind of reflection of her parents' marriage, right? Because Lilith, she's got, she looks a little bit like her father. She's got the red hair. She's a bit sporty. And also, I think, we've seen she has her romancer tendencies for sure. She's quite an ardent person. And then I felt like Malcolm, in a way, could sort of be similar to her mother in that he was a workaholic and maybe cared more about his image than he did about her. And, in the way that Mary Sue and Daniel always break up and he ends up cheating on her with the maid. I liked the idea of Lilith ultimately cheating on Malcolm and them breaking up for that reason. And I wanted their marriage to really play out quite slowly, but there was kind of a problem with that. The problem with that, I guess there was two problems with it. One was that I felt like to really do a storyline like that justice, we were going to need quite a lot of time of showing them together and showing the marriage slowly deteriorate. And this is a challenge at the end of the day, and Lilith is already, so old. If we want to have the next two babies, it needed to end sooner. I didn't want to really draw out the storyline for a really long time like that. And the other issue for me, in the end, I wasn't sure if I could see Lilith marrying him. I just felt like the relationship felt forced. It felt like they didn't have enough in common to ultimately get together. And I think deep down, part of Lilith knew this, right? She felt like when she marrying someone like Malcolm, it would give her like the security, and she did like love him, she did fancy him, but I think a part of her probably knew that they weren't completely compatible. They had quite different values, and I don't know, I just couldn't quite. She does have this commitment issues trait as well, and I felt like for her to look past those commitment issues she had, it would really need to be someone special who she like really cared about. And even though like I do think her and Malcolm had good chemistry, I didn't really see it as that type of love that where she would be able to like look past all her like issues with that sort of thing. I don't know, it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. And so yeah, ultimately I just thought, I don't see it working out. Yeah, she left him at the altar in the end, because I thought that would be the more dramatic way to do it. And I could really see Lilith almost like people around her are saying, maybe you shouldn't like get together with this guy, maybe you shouldn't marry him. And she's like got a contrarian, she's quite stubborn, and like people saying that just made her want to do it more. And she was really being stubborn until like the last moment when she finally, you know, he invites her parents to the wedding, which is the one thing that she told him not to do. And in my mind, this was like, at this point, she couldn't look past anymore how different their values were, right? Like, she was sort of willing to think that he would, like, even if he didn't, like, get it, that she didn't speak to her parents, he wouldn't, like, betray her, like, her views like that. You know, it was really important to her that he had her back, and ultimately he didn't, because he cared more about them being, like, doing the correct thing, and he couldn't, like, see her point of view or, like, understand, I guess, where she was coming from. And then also, you know, how he treated the people around him, you know, the what's her name, Vivian, who I thought Vivian is kind of in a similar position to Lilith's been in the past, right? She's like a single mum, she's on her own, and Lilith kind of empathized with her. And seeing the way Malcolm treated like a woman who was like really struggling, it kind of gave her second thoughts about the whole thing. She was like, wait a minute, is this really the sort of person that I want to marry and spend the rest of my life with? Or, you know, I think part of her probably didn't want to admit it because Angela was saying that, and she was like, I'm not listening to Angela, you know, even though she and Angela have made up, they still have this like tension between them, I guess. But yeah, I just couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. It just wasn't believable to me that she would marry him in the end. Maybe leaving it until they were at the altar was not the best thing, but I think that's better in the long run than entering a marriage that you don't feel certain about and you're not sure you even love. Or even, I think that's the thing, it's not that she didn't love him, she did love him. She like wanted it to work out quite badly, I think. I think in a way her like self-esteem was really like, if I can like marry this man who's like successful, then I will have proved people wrong. And I don't know, but then seeing as well how her parents like came out of the woodwork when she was like about to get married to someone rich, it's like, oh, okay, now you're interested. And she realized that like perhaps subconsciously she'd been hoping to win their acceptance, but when they did show back up in her life, she was just mad. She wasn't like happy at all. And so yeah, I think she realized that these things she thought she wanted weren't really going to make her happy. So yeah, that's the end of that chapter. We're moving on upwards to new things. I've still got, yeah, like I said, she's still got a lot of her old furniture, so I think we can still make something work with it. Yeah, I guess if you did ship them, I'm sorry that it didn't work out. I mean, like I say, I feel like in a way this is better than them having like a really slow, you know, marriage breakdown. To me, this is like, I don't know. I guess it's nicer in some ways than the alternative. I couldn't see it working out in the long term between them. I think they were too different, and in the end she realized that, and that it just wasn't gonna work out. Okay, I think I'm happy. As always, it's gonna be a work in progress. Like, I'm not really sure what's this room. I sort of forgot there was this room down here, and I was trying to get everyone fitted in upstairs, and then when I suddenly realized, oh, there's like a nursery down here, but I already put the crib in Lilith's room, and I guess I could move it downstairs, but I don't know. I kind of feel like it makes more sense here. Because if Nemo, he's going to be sleeping down here, he's going to want to crawl around and play with the toys and stuff, and I feel like toddlers using stairs, I mean, I have the mod so that they can use stairs, but it feels weird to me when they do, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. It's not perfect, but it will do for now. Actually, maybe I'll move the radio over here. Amazing. Yeah, like I said, it's very much not perfect. It's a work in progress. I felt a little bit bad cramming the two girls in together, but Pandora is going away to college soon, so it didn't really make sense to me to give her her own room. I thought, well, she won't be here long anyway. Oh, shoot. One other thing I forgot. Oh, duh. Where are the chairs for the table? Right, we need to give them some bar stools, don't we? Yeah, go on. I think since we've gone with the apartment that is black and red, when I made this apartment originally, I furnished it for Stella Roth from River Blossom Hills, but I think it works for Lilith as well. It's maybe a bit more glam than she would normally go for, but I don't know. I think it works. I think it works. And yeah, that's the apartment, and we'll settle in. And actually, I've just realized I wanted to change the day of the week, because you see how it's Monday, and I would like it to be the weekend. For a lot of the children, they're about to... oh wait, yeah, I can't put it under here because that's not part of the apartment. Oh, how annoying. Well, it can just go there. That's fine. So I want to set it to Saturday, I think works. Let's go put the baby down. Place Ambrose in the Dangle Master. But yeah, if we look at Pandora, she's going to university really soon, and Iago as well is about to age up. So, you know, the kids are growing older. This is another reason actually that I was a little bit in a rush with the wedding storyline, because I thought, well, next episode we've got all these kids' birthdays. How am I going to fit in Lilith's whole, like, you know, I just felt like I want the focus to be on the kids for a little bit, and the Malcolm storyline was just becoming too much of a distraction, and I don't know, I didn't like him enough to be spending so many episodes on him, I suppose, which sounds maybe a bit mean, but that's the reality. And we're just gonna play a day with the family. Oh yes, this is I say we're gonna play. We're never gonna play. I'm just gonna talk for hours. This is Elizabeth Aspire. You may not remember her because she wasn't a super important character during this arc or anything. But when Lilith was in Desiderata Valley, she lived there, and she has got divorced from her husband. I just always felt like they didn't seem very compatible. There was a whole thing of him wanting kids and her not wanting more kids and being kind of a workaholic. So I split them up, and she moved here into my little divorcee house. And I think that's nice. That's nice. All right, Pandora's having fun. She's having a... I'm amazed the baby is sleeping through that. There's little Ambrose. I did think about Malcolm. I had a storyline in mind at one point that like Malcolm would like try to legally rename him Malcolm Jr., but I don't know. We've got Andrea Hogan living in that apartment. Very nice. I'm gonna unlock I want to be friends with Malcolm. I don't think that's gonna happen. Why don't you jump ropes? Is that something you want to do? And okay, she's chatting. Ambrose has this one, not Ambrose, Iago. He wants to invite Pauline over, and Pauline is Elizabeth's daughter. So actually, I feel like inviting Pauline over would make a lot of sense, because then we can, you know, I forgot to put a phone in this house. There's always something. Right, let me just add that real quick. Let's invite Pauline over, and we can pretend. I mean, him seeing Pauline isn't out of the question, because I think they are friends, yeah. But then it's also like, oh, we're still getting child support from John Mull. I guess John Mull set up a foundation before he was abducted by aliens, just in case. He had any heirs. Yeah, so that's Elizabeth's daughter. So I feel like it would make sense for her to be visiting at the weekend. You know, I think her dad is more of a family sim and Elizabeth is more independent and not as family oriented. So she's probably out in the city and I think Victor has primary custody, but I could see Pauline visiting at the weekend. So yeah, let's invite her over. I wonder actually, it might be nice to, since it's the weekend, we could... Oh no, Malcolm's here, and probably, yeah, because when you leave someone at the altar, they don't like it. I'm guessing he's going to be a little bit vengeful. I don't know if it's going to be a super amicable breakup. Not that I'd even really expect it to be, but yeah, he's looking pissed off. Not ideal, not ideal. Malcolm. I was looking at this like, why is that there? And I realise now it's meant to look like a bike rack and that's why I put it there, I think. But I'm just looking at like, what the hell even is that? Well, I don't even have bikes, so already it's turning into such a nightmare. So we've got little Iago reading his conspiracy magazines. We've got baby Nemo asking for a bottle. The bin needs taking out, and there's a baby crying as well. Bing bong. Aw, look at them, so cute. Hopefully, because I know it's Iago's birthday, I want to say tomorrow, we'll lock this Grubwell once, and he has a want to play with her and to tell her an inside joke. Oh, they're like childhood besties, I guess. Pandora is hanging out with Elizabeth. Okay. She wants to Grubwell, but I think going to college will give her more points, so we'll do that. And I think she might go away to college. Oh right, and this is Hun Gavigan. So, you know, I mentioned, didn't I, that Elizabeth is divorced. I also divorced the Gavigan family, who were Lilith's neighbours when they lived downtown. In fact, I think Lilith might still be friends with Nathan Gavigan. Maybe? Does she know him? Okay, no, ignore me. They're not friends. So the parents have split up. I think the wife, Mary Gavigan, had an affair and they divorced. And I decided to move Nathan here now in the spirit of having, you know, freshly broken up Sims all living in the same apartment. So I guess Lilith's getting caught up on that. She might remember Hun from when he was a little baby. Hun is, I've got to say, maybe not the best name for a kid, but I did not name him. That's story progression, so blame them. Let's just double check we actually have a nanny, because what if we don't? Oh, reset. Oh no, the pizza. Okay, already this apartment is turning into a nightmare. Is another pizza going to arrive or no? Right, let's see if we have a nanny set up, because it turns out Lilith has work, which I completely forgot could happen. So maybe we just quickly get on the phone about that. Oh, Dudley's round. But is he here to knock over the trash? Oh, what is happening in here? Kids, can you all just sort yourselves out? Why don't you go to the... You don't even need the bathroom. Well, go do something else. Move out the way. And Iago, why don't you just use the toilet upstairs? No, wait, I didn't mean to click work. Nanny, right. Let's call for a nanny. I wonder which nanny we will get. Okay, it's Faith again. I like Faith. I feel like we've had her as nanny for a while, and she was, I think, I guess we had the butler doing the childcare when we were living with Malcolm, but yeah, she's like a city nanny. I don't think Belladonna Cove and downtown are... Actually, I feel like Belladonna Cove and downtown are really far away from each other, like an East Coast, West Coast type thing, but let's just ignore that and ask her to track our schedule. All right, what's going on with you? Are you trying to go to the... He doesn't even need the toilet. What's he doing here? Could we put him on the potty? Has he been potty trained yet? I forget what's going on with this child. Okay, he has been potty trained. Also, maybe he was there using the potty. Oh, they had a family reunion. This must have been Angela's party. You know, for the baby. Okay, that's great. That's great. We have a little bit of time. We could try and teach him to talk. He does want to learn. He hasn't learned to walk. Oh no, he's learned to walk. He's potty trained. He just hasn't learned to talk. We've only got a few minutes, but we could give it a quick go while we're here, just before work starts. Okay, we've only got a minute. Come on, hurry up. Oh, was she just lecturing? She was lecturing baby Ambrose. Is the nanny coming? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, we're gonna have to leave this for later. Let's get out of here. Iago, why aren't you playing with your friend? You know, she's right there. Why don't you actually spend some time together? You want to play with her, right? Play pillow fight. I guess he wanted to play chess with her, but she doesn't seem super interested. Oh, she's in there. Oh, the magazine is blocking access to the baby. That's not good. Maybe, can we put another little table down? Maybe a different one, just for some variety. What about that? And then move this. I don't know. I mean, do we even need this? Let's just put it in here because there's space. And then we can have that go there. Right. Now you can reach the baby. Alright, these two are going to play. Oh, they're so adorable. I'm really excited about Iago becoming a teenager because I feel like he's been a little bit, yeah, because he's like the middle child, I suppose, and he doesn't have anything that really makes him stand out the way some of them do. You know, we've got like, Carmilla is literally a vampire, Pandora's got her whole... I don't know, Pandora's just very iconic to me. And then you've got like Nemo with, well, Nemo's just a baby at the moment. He doesn't have anything making him stand out, especially either, but oh, look at them too. But Iago especially, I feel like, especially because maybe him and Pandora have similar hobbies, they sort of have felt, you know, nothing makes him stand out. I don't think it's controversial to say that, but I'd like to see more personality from him. He's excitable, a little bit absent-minded, and loves the outdoors. And I feel like when he becomes a teenager, maybe we can really start to see that. The nanny handing off the baby to Pandora feels unprofessional to me. Is it just me? I don't know. All right, Pandora, why don't you change the baby's diaper since the nanny's being absolutely useless? I can't believe Pandora's having to do this. It's out of order. Malcolm's chatting up Elizabeth. Malcolm, go home. You don't live... Yo, it's over. Yes, just unbelievable. Like, why is he here chatting up all the neighbours? I see the pizza lady has just got fully stuck. I'm gonna try, like, resetting her. Can you leave? Mate, what is going on with her? I'm gonna delete her. Hold on. Go. Get out of here. Oh, I guess when I reset her, the pizza van went. Well, we didn't get our pizza, which I'm a little bit disappointed about because, you know, the kids actually are quite hungry. And I feel like Faith could be making dinner, but she's not. That's fine, I guess. Let's put... Oh, no. Yeah, let's put baby Ambrose in that chair. And then look, oh, look at them sitting nicely together. Very cute, very cute. Park's no longer a friend. No, not Park. I feel like them being friends feels like something that should stay true, you know? I don't know. If Faith doesn't cook food, we're gonna have to have Pandora do it. I'm not happy about it. I don't feel Pandora can even cook. Does she have any skill points? No. Max body, 0 cooking. Well, I guess it will be good practice for college. So, yo, I think sandwiches, even she can manage that. Anyone can make a sandwich, right? I mean, yeah, we'll see. It's interesting how Iago has just been reading this magazine non-stop. He is more like serious, so I guess that makes sense. I really like as well the view out the window. Very good, very good. But what's going on here? Why is it that all the girls want to interact with him and they're just standing there waiting for him to finish reading? Come on. Iago, this is your guest. She doesn't want to play with you? Oh, so rude. So rude. Okay. Oh, for God's sake, Faith, now you're cooking. It's too late. We've already got sandwiches. Your services are not required here. I do love her though. Imagine you've just eaten a bunch of fairly bland ham sandwiches and then suddenly burgers are made, but you're already full. It would be so annoying. Iago, can you put that down and go eat something, please? You're meant to be interacting with your guests. I mean, I also noticed that... Oh, there's Nathan. He's home from work. The clown suit is... Oh dear. And we're going to be seeing him in that all the time probably, because I don't know if he will change out of it on his own. Okay, the kids are going to grow up in one day. Oh, so we could have the party tonight, but I think it would be nice to do it on Sunday. We'll do it on Sunday. And wait, why is the nanny leaving? Are we... The nanny shouldn't be leaving. We're still working. We don't get back for another hour. But I guess Pandora's got things under control, so it's fine. Nathan, hey, I don't remember inviting you into the house. And why are you being sick in our toilet? Ew. Absolute clown. Oh, look at him. Oh, Iago. Where's that girl? Where's our friend? Let's get her to join. Where is she? Or did she leave? She might have gone home, which is hilarious considering I said she was staying with Elizabeth for the weekend. Oh, we want to bring Julianne Cook home from work. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, and we got promoted. Yeah, see, it's like now that Malcolm's out the picture, we can finally focus on us. Because I think part of their incompatibility was that Malcolm didn't really want like a working partner. He wanted a stay-at-home trophy wife. And while he like tolerated Lilith having a job, I don't think he was really that encouraging. Oh no, shit, are the kids aging up? I thought you had another day. Oh no, Pandora has another day. And Nemo has another day, but Iago doesn't. Oh no, I should have thrown him a party. Iago, I'm so sorry. I thought you had one more day. I guess you had Pauline over, which is kind of like a party because she's his only friend. So it was like a very low-key party of sorts. Oh, I feel bad now. Iago, I'm sorry. Ooh. Oh, okay. I've got to say, I don't like the outfit. Like, it just screams beach bum. Let's see, what are his turn-ons? He's a hard worker. He likes hard workers, and he likes creative types. Interestingly, he doesn't like athletic types when he's fairly athletic, but maybe he doesn't want the competition. Like, he wants to be the athletic one, and he wants to go out with someone who's, like, artsy. That's cute, that's cute. What's his personality like? With him being very outgoing and active, him being a popularity sim sort of makes sense. And also his father was a popularity sim. But at the same time, Pandora is a popularity sim, and I feel like they already feel similar to me, and them both being popularity sims would make them feel even more similar. Oh, and I'm looking at my notes, and apparently he won the school spelling bee. So he's smart as well. So he could be... but he doesn't feel like a knowledge sim to me. He feels like a pleasure sim. Like, obviously I could make Carmilla a pleasure sim because she's like from a family, you know, her like vampire family, they're all pleasure sims, but I feel like Carmilla feels like she's going to be a knowledge sim to me. Although Iago, he has been reading about aliens and stuff like that, and what if he was interested in knowledge because of being interested in the paranormal because of his own father being dead? That could be interesting. Maybe he could get a knowledge secondary later if he's still showing those traits, but I feel like with him being so outgoing and active, pleasure sort of makes sense for him. He's not like the type of pleasure sim who's like really playful though, I guess, because he is also very serious. I feel like he likes doing lots of stuff and being competitive about it. Yeah. I see pleasure for him. Okay, he's doing well. Oh, I'm glad. I don't know if we'll keep that outfit. I could see him... I mean, I did just give him the pleasure aspiration, and this is a very casual look. Look, he's reading about aliens again. That's his favourite topic. Is he super into... Because I have this interest from when he was a child, but yeah, he is a sci-fi kid. Dirk wants to talk. I have to say, of all Lilith's exes, Dirk and Lilith are still really good friends, and they they're still involved in each other's lives. I think they're not, there's still some romantic tension between them, but they've somewhat... Let's answer the phone, Lilith. Yeah, good. Those two are kind of cute. Right, Julian Cook, we don't need to worry about him because he's gay. I mean, we don't need to worry about him. Oh, we're friends. Yay. Because he's a co-worker, and he is in a relationship with Kent Cap, actually, and they live together downtown. I think they are quite a cute couple. But yeah, let's answer the phone, catch up with Dirk. And it's interesting because they're not co-parenting Damien in the same way now. Damien, get out of our house. What was I saying? Damien is at college now, so they don't need to hang out. Oh, he's asking us out. I really want to go. You know what? I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna go because she's just broken up with Malcolm, and Dirk is one of her oldest friends, and obviously they've still got a candle for each other. And actually, because they always invite their friends, I think Dirk is quite likely to invite... Oh no, I missed it. Oh, for God's sake. I should have said yes. No! Okay, well, never mind. That's not happening then. I should have said yes quicker instead of wasting time talking. Oh, well. What if we actually just asked him on a date downtown? Would that be crazy? I mean... She's meant to be getting together with someone from Belladonna Cove. I don't think it's going to be an actual thing, but... Oh, I don't know. Okay, we'll forget about that for now. Maybe she's well, look, my son just aged up into a teenager. I just got back from work. I don't want to leave the kids on their own when Pandora's already been babysitting all day. But I'll bet she was tempted. Let's say that. The vibe here is adorable. Look at this. Them both dancing while Lilith is just sitting on the couch, fed up, exhausted. Look at him go. Cute. He's gonna go have a bath. That's great. He wants to buy a guitar. You know what? You will have a guitar. I love that for you. A guitar for Iago. Yes, he could have a guitar. I don't know why I'm so excited about this. Let's just have it like that and see if it blocks anything. If people can't get into the rooms, we'll rethink. But I think that's fine for now. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Iago. I hope you get... Well, you have got that. But I don't think we're getting you a computer as well. Let's calm down. You can't have... I mean, actually... We could get rid of the chess table. Not, put it back in storage, because there's a chess table out here anyway. And maybe a computer would be more useful for the house. Yeah, you know what? Forget the chess table. Our Prince Iago will have whatever he wants. And we even have a desk already that would fit in here. And I don't know, it is kind of weird that they don't have a computer. That's the kind of thing that you need. Not to survive, but, Or actually, what about this one? The idea that Lilith picked it out and she's just got this one because she thinks it's cool, and it's well, that's just... Yes, I love it. Right. Absolutely. Oh, no, okay. Buying a game and buying a stereo. Calm down. Actually, the game... No, you can't have it. Oh, he wants to flirt. Does he have a sexuality yet? Oh, he does. He likes women, I guess. Luckily, not attracted to his almost stepsister. I guess it wouldn't matter if he was, since Lilith and Malcolm aren't even getting married now, but I feel like it would get complicated, so... maybe that's for the best. I mean, it's already kind of complicated that Pandora and Mimi are still best friends, but I don't know. Maybe they'll end up growing apart. She's got a few friends that are in college already, and she'll be off to college tomorrow. I think I might send Mimi and Dudley to college too. And yeah, I think it will be nice for her to be able to catch up with some of her friends who've got a bit older than her. And she's also friends with Sarah Speaker from Strangetown. I guess they must have connected when she was visiting her father. You know, when she was seeing Tank. I could see them having been acquainted. Sarah Speaker, it makes me laugh because she's got the Loki Beaker eyebrows. She's a very unique looking girl, but she's also a romance sim. So, I don't know. Maybe she'll end up having lots and lots of boyfriends. We'll see. What's her hobby again? Science. Oh yeah, why don't you, when you're finished bathing, why don't you observe your ants? Oh. Who is it? Oh, it's, what's her name? Kimberly. So, her and Kimberly, I actually want them to be friends. I thought they already were friends. I've been writing the story as if they're friends, but I guess they're not yet. I've just realised there's no lights in this room. Let's fix that really quickly. Do that. Also, I think this might be Iago's. I guess it doesn't really matter. I could actually see Pandora now that she's like met her father being really into military stuff, so we'll keep it in here. I think that's fun. Notice how Lilith wants to invite someone over and she wants to be friends with Carlos, so we might, you know, we might invite Carlos over. I thought the kids would be more tired. I'm gonna make them tired. Why don't you all go to bed? And then we will watch this, but before it gets too late. Oh, that's pretty good. Honestly, that's very impressive. Well done, Camilla. Beautiful, beautiful work. Right, let's call Carlos over. Or maybe we should invite, well, we'll invite Puck over later as well. Puck was at the wedding, so maybe it would be good to catch up properly on things. Look at this absolute car crash of a relationship panel. Where's Carlos? Here he is. Let's invite him over. I don't know. I feel like inviting him over is a little bit sus, but at the same time, it's like this whole blow up with her and Malcolm and her leaving him, I think would be a bit of a scandal, and maybe Lilith would want to get on top of the story and make sure that there weren't any bad rumors about her, you know, kind of tell her side of things. Okay, he's taking his time, that's fine. It is a bit late though to be inviting someone over, like it is giving booty call. Change his diaper. Then put him in there and go greet Carlos. Oh, Pandora's awake now. It's 1 AM. Go back to bed. Oh well. You can do what you want, Pandora. It's fine. Everyone can be up at 1 AM. It's fine. It's Sunday. That magazine again. I swear to God. Why can't they step over these bloody things? Where's Carlos gone? Oh my God, good grief. Oh my God. Going out in your pajamas in the rain? Pandora. Oh my God, why is Nemo out there? Okay, whatever. I think actually inviting him over was maybe not the best idea. There's no... Lilith. Come on. Like, it's interesting because we're getting to the point in this story now where, like, I don't want Liv to get together with more people. I want her to just focus on her family. But for the challenge to continue, ultimately she has to, right? And it's... Yeah, I don't know. It feels awkward. I'm like, you know, it's time for her to mature a little bit and spend more time with her family and stop trying to get together with people all the time. But... I mean, I am, you know, she wants to be best friends with him. We're just following her once. She also wants to go on an island vacation, which I'm not gonna lie, he could fund, but I think her, like, gold digger arc is over. Oh my God. Oh my God, he kissed us. That's awkward. Okay, he's leaving. Oh God. Dudley's here and saw that, and now there's a fire. This is... At least I had the thought to put a fire alarm out here. Let's just focus on the family. I guess she just checked in with him really quickly, and then maybe they decide, maybe it was a bit of a booty call, and then she kind of had second thoughts about it. I'm wondering about getting Carmilla a telescope, because she is a knowledge sim, and not a knowledge sim, a science sim. She likes science, and I feel like the ant farm, I direct her to use that quite a lot, but she still has like basically no enthusiasm. Iago, that is not your bed. Don't sleep in there, for God's sake. Sleep in your own bed, please. Why is Mimi here? Like, why do the Landgraabs just keep invading our home? Maybe she's so outgoing, and now she's like, bye, and it's like, okay, didn't invite you into the house in the first place. Not sure where, I don't know. I guess it's because she's super outgoing. I didn't get the guitar for Pandora, but I am actually quite enjoying seeing her use it, so go for it. You have fun. Maybe it's time for a change of outfit. It's just occurred to me, because I moved her in with Malcolm, and now she's like a separate... Oh, she's upset that I told her to clean the toilet. Well, sorry, Lilith, but Nathan Garrigan has been throwing up in your toilet multiple times a day, so it's not in a good state. And Nemo loves playing in there for some reason, so it needs to at least be hygienic, I think. Oh, actually, we need to take Nemo to the potty. So much to do. I know, Lilith, the drudgery. Now, I guess this is the worst part of not marrying Malcolm, is that now she has to get used to cleaning the toilet herself again. Well, you've managed it though, well done. Pandora, honestly, that really, I didn't intend for you to be the one using this. I'm very excited for her to get like a college makeover. I think that's gonna really... Yeah, look, all her clothes are gone. She does have this. You know what? I actually feel like I want to get Lilith back her clothes, so I might just use Gussie up and do a little bit of shopping. So hold on. I think there's a tendency to feel like because she's getting older, I think she's in her like late 30s, she should be like dressing more mature. But at the same time, I feel like people who are like more alternative dressing, like goths or, you know, alternative types, I feel like they tend to kind of just dress the same because they don't care about conforming, right? I see this all the time, like people who are like goths but in their 40s or 50s even, and they're still just wearing like, you know, band tees, and I think that's really cool. I mean, I'm like this myself. I'm in my early 30s and I don't really dress that different to how I did when I was younger. I suppose she would be like maybe a bit less revealing, maybe, but I don't know. I'm just getting her anything that I think looks like something she might have, and I'm not worrying too much about like whether it's age appropriate or whatever. I think those things are a bit made up. The shorts with the t-shirt, I think it's kind of, maybe she wore something a bit like it in Strangetown at one point, I can't remember now, but yeah, actually, wasn't this her Strangetown look? Yeah, definitely. But look, I still have t-shirts from when I was a teenager, and if I can do that, so can Lilith. You know, with her having, you know, left Malcolm at the altar, you know, part of it is this like fear of commitment, and maybe even a bit of a fear of growing up that Lilith has to some extent. Like, I don't know if she likes the idea of like, you know, obviously she's literally a mum, she has like 6 kids, but I think she still thinks of herself as young at heart, and Malcolm really trying to like domesticate her, I don't think she was really about all that. So I think she would go for something a bit more punky. It's as a bit of a reaction against that. I'm amazed that everyone's sleeping through this. What's she up to? Oh, she's listening to the music. Oh, that's so cute. Wait. Maybe we should have like a little chair here that's more... What about this chair? What if we move that up here? And then it's a little bit more like you can sit and listen. That's so cute. You know, what if you sat here instead? Wouldn't that make more sense? Okay, never mind. Well, for next time. Oh no, for God's sake, he was right by the potty. He's gonna shit himself now. Oh no, he's getting there. He doesn't want Lilith to put him on, but he'll use it himself. He's like, I could do it myself. I'm grown up now, mum. I guess you are, kid. I guess you are. Right. No, you don't sleep in the coffin, Lilith. You've got an adult normal bed for grown-ups. Go sleep in it. Pandora wants a stereo and a drum kit. Oh, I see. She's like thinking, well, this is Iago's. I want instruments. I could see Pandora on drums. What if she joined a band at university? Oh, this is adorable. But look at it, you know, it's so adorable, but also it's like, this is literally Iago's drum kit that I got for Iago, and Pandora's just like, I'm the main character and I'm gonna be playing the drums. I don't know. Oh, she's so adorable. Yeah. Right. Lilith, you've got work soon. Okay, she's got all the skills she needs and she's got enough friends. So when the carpool comes, hopefully we can get a promotion. Hopefully the landlord sorts this out, because this is getting pretty bad. You know, what is he doing with himself? Is he not here? I guess not. There's trash everywhere. What is that landlord doing? So here's my thought. Lilith's got work, and a nanny will be coming over to look after like the younger kids. But what if the elder kids went out to the park or somewhere they can get some food? Oh, he wants to call Damien to chat. Well, that is a great idea, but that's not what you're going to do. What you're going to do is you and your sister are going to head to the park. What do you think? Oh, or they could go to the arcade. That could be fun. Sports park or arcade? Actually, I feel like for specifically Pandora and Iago, they are both sporty and they haven't been able to do any sports because, you know, they haven't got their football kit out. So yeah, I don't know, let's do that. Let's walk to a community lot and we're gonna go enjoy the weekend. I'm gonna leave Carmilla here because I want her to make friends with Hun next door, and also I just don't feel like the park is her thing. Like she's a vampire. She, you know, I'm sure they invite her. They're like, Carmilla, we're going to the park, and she's like, I don't want to do that. I can see that. Yeah, Central Park. I can't remember if we've been here yet. Look, Malcolm, just go away. Stop being a weirdo. If everyone gets flu, it will be your fault. Oh my god, you know, I didn't even pay attention to Liv. I knew that she'd got a promotion, but I didn't quite clock that she's gone from waitressing and hosting, that now she's actually going to be cooking. It's not glamorous, but it's real kitchen work, and you look styling in that big white hat. Where's the hat then? Show me the hat. Oh well, this is great. I'm so happy for her. Malcolm running off with the invisible newspaper. Oh, Iago, are you not going to get changed? Oh no, just in your pajamas. Alright, fine. Okay, there's like a little eatery here. Be seated. And is there not, did I not put like a hot dog thing here? I guess not. It's all, it's so funny that I didn't put hot dogs here because I wanted it to be a date area, but like, why? Okay, if you just ask him to form a casual group just for fun. Right, and then they'll sit together because otherwise you have to like manage them separately and it's kind of a pain. And yeah, they can do some sports here. They can do this or maybe even play a little bit of golf. I think could be quite cute. So this is meant to look, you know, and you've got to use your imagination a little bit here, but it's meant to look like a bunch of little food trucks. So you've got like this one here, you've got this one here, and like obviously I've used like restaurant stuff, so it doesn't quite work, but maybe it works. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of awkward actually, isn't it? Because like they can't quite make it to the guy. Oh well. Iago just coming in his pajamas is, you know, I wasn't quite sure if he was a pleasure sim, but now I feel like this is peak pleasure sim behavior. It will be funny if they all do something like completely inappropriate, but is she fancying this statue? Oh, he's talking about getting a part-time job. She's talking about makeup. Maybe she's thinking about a new look for college. Oh yay, look. This is Jessica Peterson, who is the neighborhood gold digger, and she hasn't really shown up. You know, she doesn't matter, but, you know, I like to see her. Okay, good. They're eating. What are they having? Ooh, like crepes. That looks good. That looks great. Oh, they're talking about the marriage, the wedding that didn't happen. And she's like, oh, I think it's a shame because it would have been nice having the step family. And you know that Lilith, you know, mum is just gonna end up doing the same thing again in her usual cycle. And he's like, maybe some Sims are like biologically just not wired for marriage. Maybe he would say that, I don't know. Right, why don't we go do a shootout? A cheeky shootout. I don't want to talk to these like random adults. I wish that some teens would show up. Like, I would really especially like to see, oh, there's one. I would like to see if he has chemistry with, oh my god, Iago, this is not it. This is not the look. Like, I don't mind the top, to be honest. It looks a bit, you know, boy bandy, but in a fun way. But I don't like doing sports in jeans. I don't know. No, why aren't you playing? Oh, I guess because their fun is already high. Let's turn it down a bit. The dancing is cute, but look, you know, go play a game. I guess actually she's been wearing jeans as well the entire time, so I have nothing to say, actually. This is fine. Come on, do it. Oh my god, what is wrong with them? I guess they don't fancy it. Well, why don't we go play golf instead then? I guess they just want to play. Just hanging out. That's great, that's great. I'm still not seeing any teens. What if we cheat? Hold on. I'm gonna put down this teleporter cat because this neighborhood only has like a couple of teens anyway. Let's not have it happen quite so close. You know, nearer the entrance. Let's be a bit more subtle about it. We could even make this part of the crazy golf. Yeah, look. Bam. This is completely natural. Yeah, I just want to put the teens of Belladonna Cove here. Like maybe they're also present. There's Tara. Justin Cleveland, that's the one. I want to see if they get along. Obviously, Pandora's about to go to college anyway, so I don't think she really needs any new friends, but... even though apparently he fancies her. But I would like to see these... Oh, Justin's leaving immediately. Okay, he's not into Tara at all either, which is probably because she's, I think, a knowledge sim. And knowledge and pleasure sims aren't super... They don't super get along. Oh, he just left immediately. Well, okay. The fact that they're not getting along at all. Oh, what about her? She looks fine. We could go greet her. She looks just sort of normal, let's be honest. Oh dear, that's not going well for these two. It seems like Tara kind of wants to be friends with Pandora, but they like don't get along. So they keep trying to interact, but it goes badly every time. Oh, okay, and now Pandora's taken against her. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, that pregnant woman over there. Sorry, I know this doesn't matter to anyone, but you see, this is Crystal Curious. She is married to Laszlo Curious, you know, Crystal Vu. He like has a crush on some random girl at the beginning of the game in Strangetown. They got together, but she cheated on him, and then I was going to divorce them, but then she got pregnant, and I'm pretty sure the baby is Laszlo's, but I'm not entirely sure. And it's like, oh god, you know, now they've got to wait until the baby gets here and do a paternity test before they decide whether or not they're going to divorce or stay together for the baby. It's a disaster. Right. Okay, they're not getting along either. This is... Oh my god, Pandora, come on. Okay, this friendship isn't happening. In fact, they don't get along. I guess she is, like, her dad and Malcolm are best friends, so... Maybe she accused their family of being gold diggers, because she's, you know, from a rich family as well. Okay, this has gone badly. Let's go home. Because... Actually, they're pretty hungry, and they're pretty tired. And I don't see any sign of anyone else who they would want to hang out with. So let's go home. Yo, I think we're going to call that a bit of a wash. It's a shame. You know, she wants to dance. And I think while there wasn't much chemistry between them, I think Iago could do with some teenage friends. Although having said that, I might play some of the kids that Iago is already friends with and get them up to teen years as well, and that way he can have friends like the Newsons. I think there's some kids in that family that probably should be teenagers by now. Who's his other friend? Pauline, who we just saw, who visited yesterday. I could see Pauline being a teenager by now too, because I think she was a toddler while he was a toddler, so they should be roughly the same age. So I might, you know, get them aged up a little bit. Mate, this is just... Are you going to do anything about this, Gordon? Gordon, please. Okay, thank goodness. She's making some food. Oh, Nemo. There's so many toys. There's this. There's the dollhouse. There's that. But he always wants to play with the toilet. Why? Pandora's got flu. Brilliant. Right when you're about to go to university. Stop interacting with that, I swear. Why don't you just go to bed and hopefully sleep off that flu? Okay, Gordon's sorting it. The infestation is bad. And you know what? I'm pretty sure it's because Malcolm's been knocking over the bin. I'd like Carmilla to make friends with Han, actually. I should have added some, like, kids' play equipment outside, honestly. But I sort of made this apartment, like I say, with, like, divorcees in mind. And a lot of the houses had, like, a room for a child, but... Is he just going to be permanently ill? I think he's got food poisoning or something, but like, will it stop at any point, or is that just a permanent thing? Camilla's still got a while before she becomes a teenager. Okay, we're getting child support from Malcolm. Let's go. Let's go. The child support payments are the only thing keeping this playthrough viable, honestly. Oh, Nemo. I hate this. The baby needs changing. Are you going to do anything about this, Faith, or... I'm going to leave Pandora in bed because I don't want her spreading flu to everyone. Oh, she wants to talk about a hobby. Let's try that. Let's talk about... Oh, she doesn't even have... the science hobby. That's how bad it is. Oh, now she just wants to spend time with Pandora, which I could see that being, especially because Pandora's about to go to college. Maybe she wants to spend some time with her before that happens, which is quite sweet, actually. I'll lock one of them. But in the meantime, we'll go to bed because she is... Oh, there he is. Justin. Go make friends with Justin. Yeah, I'd like... Is Iago interested in fashion? Yeah, he's somewhat interested in fashion, so I feel like he should be dressed a little bit better. I might take him clothes shopping when we get the chance. Okay, now we're getting a... Oh my god, he's bisexual! He's bisexual! He's got a chemistry bolt with him. Oh my god, this is huge. No, let's talk more. I want them to get to know each other now. This is so exciting for me because he's got this want to flirt, right? Let's see. This could be a first. You know, I don't think they would like. I don't know if I see that as a long-term couple, but you know, it's something. Let's get to know each other a little bit better. And he did come and compliment us, right? Maybe he was like, I love your hair. Yes, okay, and we're going to talk about music. Talking about how his stepdad is going to be ruining the coastlines. Okay, apparently it was a funny joke, and now we're going to talk about the weather. Do you think a flirt would be too much? Let's just get to know each other a bit more first. Maybe we could play football. And then flirt. Oh, they're getting along. I notice he's talking about health a lot and he keeps doing the, it's like an optometry chart, right? If he talks about that a lot, I might make him have glasses. Maybe he's talking about having bad eyesight. Okay. Let's oh, and he got points for this. So either he's rolling once about doing sports generally, you know, he wants to play football, or he's rolling once specifically about Iago. Yes. Okay. Oh, and he wants to ask a sim on an outing. We'll lock that because that could be fun. Or maybe for a sports party. Let's have sports party as something that we aim for in the near future. Where are we going? Where are you going and why? Why are you going here?
Jumbo.
Okay. You just really wanted to talk to Pandora and watch her sleep? Why don't you have some food? And maybe do some tidying up? I'm sorry, Iago, someone's got to do it and you're a teenager now, so... the kid like trying to tease this like elegant townie. Like, yeah. I don't know. Makes me laugh. I really like Andrea Hogan. Never played her. Her like completely done face. Like, why are these children bothering me? I can see he's so sleepy. And it looks like he was just on the potty, but he couldn't finish using it because he was too tired, so let's get to bed. Oh, she's still thinking about the roaches everywhere. Well, let's have something to eat. I want her to grab a plate rather than have that plate, because then she'll be more likely to sit somewhere further away from everyone. You know, we've got to avoid the plague. Do not infect your brother. Do not. I swear to God. Don't stop following Pandora around. It's the last thing we want. Why don't you carry on chatting to Justin? Oh no, he's coming in anyway. Stop following her around. What is going on? It's like he wants to get sick. I'm not having it. Why don't you gossip? Have a little gossip. Oh, who the hell is Connor Lilith? Oh, he's like one of the downtownies. Yeah, I mean, sure, bring him home. That's fine. Promoted again. I feel like this is proof, really, that we are well short of Matthew. Not Matthew. I don't know where Matthew came from. I think Malcolm was holding her back. You know, we're getting promotions left, right, and centre now. Now we are becoming Manager and cheerleader of the kitchen staff. Right, okay, but she actually needs logic skill now, so we'll have to do a little bit of chess. Maybe we should start doing this right away, because I'll forget otherwise. And we could do this, and then we could ask Connor to join us. Maybe, or we could just start playing chess and see who joins. Oh, Lilith, well done. Oh, I'm so proud of her. Well done. Hey, let's have him join. He just showed up and he did a greeting. And I'm like, what if he's our guy for the season? You know, I know I've mentioned Carlos a few times, but it doesn't have to be Carlos. Okay, they have no chemistry, never mind. Nonetheless, we're gonna go play some chess. Honestly, I don't feel like Liv necessarily has to get together with just whoever she has the most chemistry with. Like, no, Iago, I swear. Oh, it's because he won't stop following her around. What's going on with that? Go have a bath and then just go sit on your bed. Pandora, you should not be out and about. Put the baby down. What if she makes the baby sick? I don't want plague spreading around the neighborhood. Put her down. Put the baby down and go sit on the bed. No, Pandora, get back to bed. Don't cough at him. Justin, if you get infected. He's like just trying to eat these pancakes. Okay, go away. How's the chess going? Nobody's playing with us. Okay, that's fine. Isn't it a great view? I really like seeing the lighthouse down the middle. What about having Elizabeth? Why didn't you join us? Oh, okay, she's gone. Oh no, here she is. Because I feel like Lilith and Elizabeth are acquainted and they haven't really had a chance to catch up at all. And wouldn't it be nice if they actually talked? You know, they've both kind of come out of long relationships with a child involved. I guess, oh, didn't mean to hit that button. Lilith's talking about work. Good, nice place to start, I suppose. Her husband was a nurse, or I think a nurse, so maybe she's talking about her ex. Maybe talking about how they had different ideas for their future. Yes, she wanted more money, but he wanted to grow their family. Maybe Lilith is talking about how she's just picked family over money herself in a way. But maybe Elizabeth is a very career-driven person, so she could give us a bit of career advice even maybe. It'd be nice to catch up with Nathan as well, because he was an old friend of ours downtown. It seems like they're not friends anymore, but, you know, they were once. It's so funny how Nathan is just always in the clown outfit. I thought this might happen, but nice to see him and Hun getting along. Malcolm, did you do that? He did. Are you feeling better yet, Pandora? I guess not. Well, go to the toilet. Oh, she's healthy again. Perfect. But Iago, why are you still wandering about? Don't spread your plague. Go to bed. Just go to bed. I know it's a shame because, you know, sexy guy is here, but... Sexy guy, that's maybe a bit much. Oh, he wants to give us a back rub. Maybe a cheeky back rub. I mean, he's gonna get flu. Oh, Nemo. The birthdays. Wait, Pandora. No. I need her to go to college. I've just remembered. I don't want her to age up. She's about to. I was so distracted with her being... What if I quickly set our 16 and then she won't, right? Okay, good. She's not doing it. In fact, I know this is a bit cheaty, but I'd kind of like to throw Pandora going away party. I've completely lost track of time. I forgot it was her birthday tonight. So let's put the sim blender down. And I mean, she's going to age up regardless, but I'd like to have time to throw a little party. So if we just age her down one day so that there's less of a deadline. And then let's call a sports party. And Iago, I'm sorry, I know you fancy him, but you need to go to bed. Oh, did you see her slide down the banister? I feel like I always miss like everything because too much is always going on. We'll invite Mimi, but she's on thin ice. We'll invite Ariel. Damien? Damien can come, yes! Didn't realise she was friends with Elizabeth, that's so funny. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's everyone. Right, and Nemo's grown up and I feel like we haven't really had a moment to process this. Look at how cute he is. His haircut is really giving like, I don't know, he just looks really like a square, I guess, but he really looks like John Mole. He's got the same eyebrows and I think the same eyes, but it looks like he might have grown into the hippie shirt, which is pretty funny. I need to give traits to him and Iago. So let's get on that. Okay, his favourite colour is turquoise. I can see that. I mean, he's wearing blue. But what are his traits? Star quality, diva, and computer whiz. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I could see computer whiz because I think John Mole is kind of technologically minded, but the diva and star quality are a little bit more left field to me. What's his personality like? Oh, he's very shy. A bit shy, I think, to be a star quality diva, but we'll see. We'll see if he grows into that. If it ends up feeling like it doesn't fit him, I may change it. But I'm open to it. I'm open to it. We'll see how that feels for him. And what's your new trait? Unflirty. Oh, but I've just been having you flirt up a storm. I don't know. Does he feel like he could be unflirty? I guess, again, we'll sit with it for a bit. If it doesn't feel like it's suiting him, I may change it. It doesn't necessarily mean asexual. Maybe he just takes relationships quite seriously and he doesn't tend to like flirt for the sake of it. We shall see. We shall see. But for now, I need you to go back to bed and recover from your flu. Pandora, maybe get changed into your actual clothes. Ready for the party? Oh, and Tank's here. Tank's here, Damien's here, Ariel's here. I can't believe Justin's no longer a family friend. We just met him and it's like, not keeping touch on him. Okay, and apparently also just Julian's not annoyed with us as well. That's fine, whatever. What is his fear that just got activated? Did he have a fear of having a party? Oh, he doesn't have anywhere to sleep. You can sleep in your mum's bed for now, and we will convert this into a proper bedroom for you. How about that? And Pandora, you need to start packing your things. Packing your things up for college. So this is hers, this is hers, this is hers, this is hers. I've decided this is her. Oh, that is hers. And I've decided this can be too. And then her little sports posters. We'll leave the bed though. Oh, the bed. We can make that into, what if we move it downstairs? There we go. It's becoming a little bit messier, but that is just family life for you. Oh, and we'll change the bed sheets. You know, it's the same bed, but we're not gonna, this kind of turquoise. Is there a better one? Oh yeah, this one. This is turquoise. And it looks kind of, I've always felt like this pattern's a bit techy. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's more like boomerangs. I don't know, like a surfer look, but whatever. This is so cute. Yay. Aww. It's nice to see them hanging out again. There we go. Trying to get that party score up as much as I can. They're best friends now. Brilliant. I'll just leave them to it. Maybe you could sort out some dinner, Lilith. Oh no, she wants to catch up with Damien, and that's absolutely her right. Oh, and she's fancying Tank. Oh. He's appreciating her. He's saying that he's glad she didn't marry that guy and he didn't think he was good enough for her. And she's like, oh yeah, that's great, thank you. But it's a little bit awkward, maybe. Oh, she smells. Maybe we should have a quick bath. Pandora's dancing with Justin.
Boo.
She doesn't fancy him or anything, I don't think. Oh, I guess he's gay. But they're making friends, which we like. We love to see it. Who's playing guitar? It better be... It's not. It's Tank. Okay. And he's playing it awfully. And Gabriel's just sitting there watching this. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, the party's going well. Malcolm, can you just leave? So Ariel, I guess them and Pandora kind of had a bit of a thing when they were teenagers. I don't know if they'll pick that back up at college. I don't know if they're going to be going to the same college, actually. But I guess it's an option. We've got Tina Traveller here, who we haven't seen in ages, but they are apparently best friends. We'll have a quick chat with her. Damien and Tina are both at university together, and they have good chemistry, but I've never seen anything happen with it. And then she does have this awkward bit of chemistry with Dudley. I don't know. I guess nothing's happened there yet, so we'll leave it alone. What the hell's going on up here? Oh, they were all just watching Tank fail at guitar. Oh, we're gonna have a gossip. What are we gossiping about? I guess Lilith is like... Lilith rejected making out with... Why does... Okay, Pandora. What's she upset about? She's hungry. Well, you're about to go to university, so just hang in there, babe. Can you all please just move? I need to get to the baby. Right, okay, thank you. Right, let's... Oh, he needs a diaper change. Let's do that then. Oh, she's getting Damien to come in here and watch her do... This is so cute. This and while Lilith's trying to change the diaper at the same time. I like how I put a little portrait of Damien, his old school picture, in Lilith's room. So it's like a, yeah, a little memento. It's cute. Oh, cute. Oh, it's nice to see Damien visiting. I think it's so sweet. You know, I'm sure he misses all his siblings, even though he's having a good time at uni. Party's nearly over. And then Pandora, you can stop cooking. There's no need for that. Well, I guess you might as well finish it now. But after you eat some dinner, you're off to college. Everyone's hungry, actually. But Lilith kind of went to bed. Oh, it's sad, though. And Lilith, you'll need to wake up and actually say goodbye to your daughter. Pandora, actually, look, everyone's too hungry. Let's make the kids some food. And then Pandora can go in the morning, because who's leaving for college at, like, the middle of the night anyway? Oh, and they all want to spend time with her before she leaves. It's so funny that she just made a complete enemy of Tara for no reason. It was just, you know, completely unnecessary behaviour. Is she also kicking over our trash? Aww. Yeah, Nemo's only just grown up and, you know, I guess, I mean, not really too much, but, you know, Pandora's like his older sister who probably he admired and did look after him a little bit. Okay, they're all so hungry. Lilith, is food ready yet? Okay, she's... Don't know why you would insist on putting it outside when it's hailing, but sure. Oh, thank goodness. I've been worried about him spreading flu everywhere. Pandora's got her little plasma juice drink. This is such a weirdly nocturnal family. I feel like, why don't they all go to bed? I mean, Lilith definitely can go to bed. I forget, Pandora's actually quite musical because she was always on the piano as well, so I think drums will be cute for her. Does she still even want drums? No, okay, well, I'm going to remember that she wanted them before and she will have drums at uni, maybe? Aww. Get out of the way. Iago finally getting a chance to use his own guitar. We're learning, we're learning. He's so cute. Malcolm, can you stop wandering into our bloody home, you weirdo? Yeah, get out. Honestly, I'm kind of disturbed. Oh, these two. I think it's interesting because they weren't close at all initially, but ever since he got older, they've really bonded, you know, over their shared love of athletics and sports, you know. And I don't know, it's going to be interesting seeing Iago as the oldest one in the household. To be honest, Pandora has never really felt like she was like mothering everyone the way that Damien kind of acted almost as the second in command. But yeah, Iago being the oldest child in the house is really going to feel strange. But we'll get used to it, we'll get used to it. Right, it's nearly 5 AM. Why don't we just do a bit of tidying up before you go? Maybe cleaning the toilet is a bit mean. I won't have her do that before she leaves. What if she took one of these little drawings as a memento? Oh, cute. She doesn't really like cleaning. Poor thing. Oh wait, yeah, you have to do it all. Yeah. A little bit of leftover spaghetti before we head off. So I will say, originally I was planning on sending Pandora to the same university as Damien. I just thought I'll send everyone to the same university. I'm not going to have all the different universities. You know, the neighborhood's huge enough already. But someone said they liked the idea of her going to La Fiesta Tech because it's like closer to Strangetown. And I like the idea. I like the idea of her going to La Fiesta Tech, especially because I feel like it's a bit more of an alternative university. And Pandora's always given me kind of a queer vibe. You know, she's bi, she's like a little bit not traditionally feminine. You know, I think we're gonna be ending this phase of her kind of Mimi inspired preppy look, and she's gonna be kind of finding herself. And especially I think if Mimi and Dudley go to Sim State, I like the idea of Pandora going somewhere else and having a bit of distance from that family and really finding herself. The only thing is that Sim State is like the sporty university, but sports isn't Pandora's only interest. You know, she's a fitness sim and she's interested in politics and sailing as well. And La Fiesta Tech, actually, it does have that big lake, doesn't it? Maybe she could do some sailing there. And oh yeah, and she's got the natural born performer trait, so maybe she'd be interested in doing a drama major or something like that. I don't know. It will be interesting, and I want to give her that space away from Damien. Plus, I feel like all the Sim State pre-mades have graduated or are about to graduate, and I'd like her to have more people she can meet. So yeah, we're going to be sending her to La Fiesta Tech, and then actually when Iago eventually goes to college, I might send him to Academy Latour, because that's sort of thought of as the Veronaville one, and then it's sort of like, you know, I'm sure by the end of the challenge, Carmilla won't be going to college as well. You know, the challenge will end before we get to that point, I think. But yeah, I can see that. The Monty's probably left him like a sizable college fund. And then Pandora, it's time for you to go to college. Let's move away. Oh, we actually haven't even applied for scholarships yet, so let's do that too. Her leaving Belladonna Cove with like an arch rival is so funny to me. Right, let's see. Are we eligible for anything? Okay, the Hogan Award for Athletics. Very good. Anything else? The Zhang Footwork Award. Nice. Anything else? No. Okay, that's fine. Moving to college. Yep, let's go. I hope everyone comes down and says goodbye. She's off. She's leaving. Wait, Pandora! Wait! Wait, let everyone say goodbye. Aww. Oh, it's so emotional. Oh, oh, Pandora. She will be missed. It feels like a very different house, with just the 4 kids. I mean, we'll figure out baby number 5 soon, I think. But I tell you what, we're gonna leave Lilith's household here for today, but I am gonna get Pandora settled in as well, and I'm going to include you for that because I didn't with Damien, and I think it would be nice for you to see kind of how I like setting things up, so we'll do that too. Right, so for university, we're going to add another college, and the way it works, so we've got, this is my La Fiesta tech, which I guess I'll link it in the description. We're going to add this one, but we also need to add regular La Fiesta tech because mine doesn't come with the Sims. And I want the Sims and the nice buildings, so we're going to add regular La Fiesta tech first. Okay, here it is. Wonderful. And you've got the Worthington family, the shifting paradigms. No. And, you know, Pandora is bisexual, so she could date any one of these people. It's not just about dating, you know, maybe she'll join this band, who can say. And we've got some Sims in the Sim bin as well, including her. That's fantastic. But this is the vanilla La Fiesta tech, and I want her to go to my made over one. So we're going to add my one. Right, here's my La Fiesta tech, which is, you know, a bit more jazzy. And then we just go into, this is how I do this for you know, little tutorial. If you want to use my universities, now you can just delete the old one, and don't worry that there's Sims there, they won't be deleted, they'll just be put into the Sim bin. So if we delete this neighborhood, delete it, here they are, and the ones who were living places, they're here, and we can move them into the made over versions of the universities, but we'll do all that off camera, I think. We don't need to get into all the admin. I'd like Pandora to meet a good mixture of different people, so at least some of these people will be in the same dorm as her. I think Stella would be fun to meet, and maybe these student housing people as well. I don't care about the Davis brothers, to be honest. I know they have their fans. Sorry to the Davis brothers lovers out there. Anyway, I feel like it could be too many Sims. Let's see who we can send to college, who's eligible for college. So we could send Sarah's Beaker here, and she is around the same age as Pandora, so that could be nice because they're already friends, and I feel like this is the college Sarah's would go to. Daniel Bell. How old is Daniel Bell? He could come to college, maybe. I don't know who half these characters. Oh my god, Ben Caliente. This is Dina and Don's son, and he's definitely college age. It would be really fun for her to meet him. I don't know why I'm so excited about that, because he is just a guy, but I don't know. That would be good. Who else have we got? Ivy. I don't really care about any of these townies. Oh, Astro Curious. This is Vidkin's son, I want to say. I don't know if he's ready for college. I'll have to go into all their, you know, things and check. I'm not going to actually play with these Sims much yet. I just want to see Dudley and Mimi. I want them to go to Sim State. Yeah, there's Garrett and Georgia, who I don't think they're quite old enough for college yet. Melody Tinker is a definite maybe. You know, the Trico teens, I've not been sure about them because they're vampires, but presumably they will get older. I've been playing it as if vampires do age. So actually they should already be at college, really. Maybe I don't know if they'd want to go to the desert though for a vampire. I feel like that's not it. Anyway, we'll figure out this lot later. I definitely want Sarah's to be here, but I'm not quite decided who else yet. I'll need to go look at their families and maybe send them separately and figure out who's ready for college and who isn't. So let's forget about that. But let's just move Pandora into a dorm and watch the little cutscene. I'm going to enable the event camera. I think Canyon Commons is where I want to send her. I think this is like a fun dormitory. I'm a bit emotional. Pandora's like my baby. I mean, I was emotional when Damien went to college as well, but you know, it's like end of an era. Oh, it's Tank taking her. I guess that makes sense because it would be nearby Strange Town. Oh. What is that outfit? Aww. Okay, that looked a bit glitchy because I have like some mod installed to like make the special events look a little bit different. Right, I don't think this look is quite it. Like, honestly, I think the skirt could work. Maybe she could go through like a hippie phase, but the jumper in the desert feels wrong. Let's take this one, but I'm not going to keep that money machine. I don't think she needs that. I don't even remember why I decorated most of these rooms the way I did. But what has she got in her inventory? She's got this, which could be cute to have as a kind of, you know, souvenir. But like that, like when she was a kid. Let's get a better look at all this. All these alien posters. Oh, it's literally already got the 2 posters that she has. You know, this one and this one. There they are already. Okay, no need to do anything there. But we'll add her little plane. I like how she's got all this cake in her inventory. I think she kept going to the bakery. We'll put this stuff by the door. And then let's try planning a different everyday look. Okay, we do have some other options. She seems to like red. She's got a lot of red stuff. The Pelagoff top. What about this? I think this could be fun for her. And then maybe this is the look. We'll go with this for now. Let's just check. Oh, no. Okay, forget that. Alright. The duality of her formal wear options being this like sexy pink dress with the cutout bits versus this like more, I guess, it's not really like butch, but yeah, more masculine fit. I'm gonna go with the more masculine option. And then we need to change her hair. Where's the bathroom? Pandora's college makeover is the most important part of this episode. To me. I don't know if she'll keep this exact look. She might change it up again later. We'll see if it feels needed or not. So first of all, I think no makeup feels more natural for her. And actually, since she's quite outdoorsy, freckles do run in the family. You might have noticed Angela has freckles and Lilith doesn't, and that's because I imagine Angela is quite outdoorsy, and I feel like Pandora is as well. So let's give her a few freckles, nothing too crazy. And then yeah, time for a new hairdo. She's always had quite short hair. We could go really short, although we could also go for one of these, like, you know, baseball hat. Oh, this is cute. I've just noticed she has Tank's nose. That's cute. She actually looks so much like Tank now that she's older. I like this one best. I've just realised it's the same one that we were looking at before. It's like a hat version of this hair, right? And I think this is cute. I think this is cute on her. I think this is great. Okay, and she likes it. Oh, yeah, okay, I love it. I love it. Right, and I'll just quickly move in some Sims with her, and I'll bring you back when I do. Hold on a moment. Okay, so I've moved Stella in with Pandora, and I've got a group here of all the other kind of Sims who are college age, and they're all going to be coming to college. But as with Damien, we've kind of got too many Sims, and we don't really want 10 Sims in one household. Like, we could do it with cheats, but I don't want to play a household of 10 Sims. I want to play a household of 6 Sims. And I've moved Stella in because I love Stella and I want them to meet each other for basically, yeah. And also there's Tycho Curious, who I think I sent to Sim State University, but I've had a change of thought. and I think he should be at La Fiesta Tech as well. So I've made a shortlist basically. I'm gonna load up this house and I'm just gonna roll dice to see who Pandora's roommates are gonna be. I know Ariel is at college and I put Ariel at Sim State University. While they've got chemistry and they've known each other for a long time, I just don't see Ariel in La Fiesta Tech somehow. It doesn't feel like the sort of university they would go to. So let's roll the dice. I've got a list of 12 Sims. Right, this is my notepad of stuff in the game. You can see these are cheats I use a lot that I always forget the words for. Anyway, so we've got 11 names here. Let's roll for each one. So first, number 2, Ben Caliente. Okay, let's move him in. Right, okay, I called them the Fiestas, which wasn't the best name because I forgot it immediately. Right, this is Ben Caliente. We're gonna move him in. Right, so now we're rolling out of 10. I didn't think about how this was gonna... Okay, hold on. So we've had Ben, so now it's Daniel. This is such a... I'm sure there are better ways to do this. Whatever. Let's roll again. 7. Clara von der Stein. Okay. Right, number 7. Melody Tinker. Let's move her in. We've got 8 Sims. And this is going to be the last person in the house. So let's see who it is. I'd like it to be Sarah's because we know her and we're already friends, but we'll see. 5. Blossom Moonbeam. Right, that's the setup. We've got Blossom, Clara, Melody, and Ben. And let's just play so that these two can age up into something more appropriate. Okay, I should have done that differently, it seems. Whoopsie daisy. Right, well, let's just do it manually then. There they go. Awful outfits that I won't keep. Oh shit, I forgot. Melody and Pandora hate each other. She wants to see Pandora's ghost. Oh lord, this is bad. Pandora's like got so many enemies for some reason. There we go. There, they look great. I know there's no reason for this, but let's get to know them a little bit. So she wants to become a mad scientist. Love it, love it. She really actually is maybe someone to worry about if she really wants to kill Pandora. This is going to be a rough year. Oh no. Now we've got Ben Caliente. This is Dina and Don's son. He's a fortune sim. He wants to live in a luxury mansion with a perfect garden. I feel like this is so Dina coded of him. Maybe he's going to be a like junior gold digger. Dina's gold digging didn't really work out because she married Don. And then Don hasn't even been a very successful doctor, so unlucky for Dina. I really like Ben. And then we've got Clara von der Stein, who she wants to max out 7 skills. She actually has a bio. It says she finds it a bit provincial and her fellow students strange and is working to overcome an espresso addiction. I actually think she and Melody would really get on. You know, Melody, who like is very serious and brooding. I could see them getting on. And then, yeah, we've got Stella, who is an alien. She loves reading and studying and is thrilled about being at college. She loves cookies. I don't know. Anyway, all right, so Pandora's settling into college, unaware that she is in danger. She's in danger. But we're going to leave her to it for now. And maybe, I don't know, let me know if you'd like to see an episode about Pandora's college years. But otherwise, we're going to be back in Belladonna Cove next time. And we're going to see what the future's got in store for Lilith, who's going to be the father of baby number 7. We're getting towards the end of the challenge now, which I am excited about. But thank you, as always, so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.